Alright guys, and welcome to part 1 of my Maya Basics tutorials. Now before I start, I just want to say, when I've got my playlist up, please watch your playlist and don't go searching for each of the tutorials individually, because it'll save you more time and you'll be able to learn a lot faster that way, okay? So anyway, in these tutorials, I'm going to be going through polygon types, the different component types that make up a polygon or a model, okay? I'll be going through camera controls, so how to zoom in, how to scale, and how to rotate around your objects or your scene. I'll be also going through how to make a shelf. You can see I've got my own shelf up here, and also the hotkeys in which to pull off either framing up on your object, moving your object without clicking around here, scaling and redoing actions, okay? I'll also be going through some of the modelling tools which we'll be using. Some of the more advanced ones I'll be going through later on in my other tutorials, okay? For now this is basics, okay? Just to get you familiar with some of the things that I was doing on my AK-47 tutorials and my Sackboy, and I recommend watching them if you want to model. And also how to set up image planes. So okay, let's get started. Alright, so there's 4 different polygon types which we're going to be using. I won't use a pipe a lot, but you can use it. So there's a pipe, okay, there's a sphere, there's a cylinder, then there's a cube, and each of these consists of vertexes, these little points here, and all these little points help Maya understand where the polygon's going to go, which you can say a polygon's a face, okay. As you can see, vertexes all around here, and here, finally here. And what connects these vertexes together is the edge. You can see them here. You'll see that vertex there and there is connected by this edge, and here by that edge, and all that lot. This is the reason why no matter how many polygons you have in a polygon object, okay, it will not be really smooth, because the lines will always be straight connecting each other, as you can see. And look, it's not exactly smooth, is it? It's all like rigid and stuff. Okay, you can pull off a stunt to make it look smooth by going to normals and softening the edge. Okay, like that, but not yet anyway. This is only a basics. And as you can see here as well, if you look closely, it's not as smooth as you would think it would be, okay? Only the NURBs are really smooth, but I won't use NURBs or subdivs. I don't like them, and they're really confusing as well to get a hang of. I might do tutorials later on it, but anyway, so after the edge comes a face, which is a polygon. You need at least 3. Can't go any lower than 3 vertexes to make a face. So if you look on the cylinder, you can see we've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 points equal a face here, and the rest are quads, which is 4 points. Now, if you're modelling for a game, you want to keep quads. I mean, you want to triangulate it by going to mess and triangulate, because something like UDK, which I'm going to be doing tutorials on later, use triangles. If you go above 4, which I've seen some people do on tutorials, and it's really bad because it's an n-gon. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, and it's really not good, okay. It can mess up your UV mapping, it can mess up your texture, it can mess up quite a lot as well, so just do not do n-gons, okay. If you see a guy doing an n-gon, don't follow it. Or if you got an n-gon, you know, just try to fix up with going like that, okay. And I'll go through all these tools up here so you know what I was doing. Okay, so anyway, that's it for this polygon overview. If you haven't learned that much, because it's not even that much to learn about, it's just like the edges, the faces. You know, you can manipulate the polygons with each one of these, like that. the edge, bring this down like that, you know. Now we're going to be doing camera controls. There's two ways you can do this. If you've got a middle mouse button, do it with your mouse and the keyboard. I do not advise going to view and camera tools, okay? That's only if you got like no middle mouse button, you just need a track, okay, and that's it. So hold down Alt and left mouse click and it lets you rotate around your object, as you can see, like that. And now hold down Alt and middle mouse button to pan around it, so you can pull off some nice things when you're panning. Alright, and now finally the zooming in is just scrolling the middle mouse button, and that's really it for the camera controls. I mean, it's not really that hard, but if you don't know what to do, it can be a bit confusing. I remember when I first started and I was like, what? How do I move about it? You know, I'm just like, where is it? Home view. I'm just like stuck like that, and I'm like, so how do I get to the other side? How do I move it? Do I just do that? You know? But yeah, it's better off just rotating around it and just doing that. Also, if you click down here, you got your 4 views for each camera. So this is your top view. You can see it in a cube, view cube, that's what it's called. Mine's really small, but it tells you also down here, top, front and side, and it's just same thing here. The only thing is you can't rotate because it's a, what is it, it's a orthographic view, yeah. It's just like 2D, it's not 3D like this, okay. You can zoom in and out, you can still pan around it, but you can't zoom. You can click here to go around the object, but do not do that. It will mess up your camera, and if you mess up your camera, it can really mess you up. I remember I was modelling and I moved the camera and I ended up modelling on the wrong side, and I got things like out of proportion. I was like, hey, what's going on? You know, I modelled it completely to what it was, and when I moved the camera without knowing, it was all different, and I was like, oh my god, so I had to start all over again. So yeah, try not to touch cameras at all. Also, you can mess up the image plane and all that lot with it. You can also create your own camera though, by going to create cameras and doing camera there. You can see it here. To look through it, you can either go to panels and look through selected, or you can like control it and put it wherever you want. So if you're modelling a gun for a game and it's going to be a first person shooter, let's say this is a gun's body here, like that, 1 minute, like that, okay. You might just want to get on the side, so what you're going to be able to see, so you know what details to put on this face and what to put on here, and every now and then you can just go to perspective, you can see the camera up there, and go to panels, perspective, camera 1, and there we go, you've got it again, okay. Also, because I know many of you are going to say how to get it like shaded, it'll start off like this, okay, and you either click 5 or you can click up here to show it shaded, okay, 5, and then to like see the texture you click 6, that's when we've got texture on it. So if you hold down the right mouse button and go to assign new material, when you click Billion Lambert or Fong, okay, then click this checkered thing here, checkered box, then you can like do a checker again, and you can see it's all checkered. Now without it you can't see nothing, so remember, if you got texture on, just click textured, and there we go. Okay, so to add a new shelf, because I've done this in my AK-47 tutorial, because I thought I won't get no more viewers or subscribers than 20, and it'd only been my AK-47 one which everyone liked, so I thought everyone's going to watch that, I'm not going to do no more videos, and that's it. But it turned out I was wrong. So anyway, down here, click here, go to new shelf, and then enter a name for it, and it'll come up here, okay. So then go to the file menus, and like if you want combine, to add it into your shelf, hold down the control and shift button and left mouse click, you can see it adds it. Now to delete a tool, you need to go over it and middle mouse button, click and drag into this dustbin here. And to also delete a shelf, because I've got two, just go to delete shelf. Yep, there we go, and that's it done. In my next basics tutorial, I'm going to be doing the hotkeys, the modelling tools, setting up an image plane, and that's it. If you think I should do each of these individually, like doing a camera control video, then doing a material video, and also doing a hotkeys video, without having them all in one, because it can get quite confusing, just leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want to see more. Alright, thanks.